The first one is pure mathematics, okay, and the second one is applied mathematics.
Okay, now we can make it a little more interesting by, we move it in the y direction, in the vertical direction. We also want to move it horizontally also.
1600s and the 16th century. It's actually quite funny, yeah. People back then used to have mathematics duel. I mean, people on the street, they are challenging each other with math questions. So yeah, just imagine that you are walking on the street and then you see two people battling each other, but not with violence, not with muscles, but with mathematical questions, mathematical problems. This will be recorded during the exam. Okay, so that's why you have to make sure the equipment, the computer or the PC that you are using should be.
You can also choose our third language, Russian. After you choosing the language, you can start the exam by clicking the
UTC +7, right? Pacific region, yes. Kim Levi, where are you from, Kim? Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Kim Levi.
Yes.
I'm from Cambodia.
Cambodia.
Cambodia,
Yes.
okay.
I think it was great. It
Yes.
wasn't very hard, but I like the side of it, how it was
Okay.
formed,
Yes.
and how you get the answers of it.
So now you can start the exam. Good luck. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, we have also here Sofia Pardes from Santiago de Sil. Okay, so actually we divide the session into three different batch. Okay, the first one was for ASEAN region, and then the second one for Europe and Africa region, and now we are here in the third batch, which is
I'm from Chile.
from Chile. Okay, thank you. What time is it there? I was joining the simulation, so you can, when you click the link, you can see your report. Okay, which topic did you answer correctly, which topic did you answer incorrectly. You can, if you have any question, you can chat us in the live chat box in the website. Okay, thank you very much. Okay.
I feel so excited to join this competition because I can compete with other children around the world.
The competition did well. I did well in it, but I don't know about the score. And I quite enjoyed it because it's making me think harder.
When I was doing the competition, I kinda enjoyed it. Mostly because web design was designed and it used one of the best exam platform I ever experienced.
So this competition was interesting and extraordinary. I was excited about participating in this competition.
So the IMC 2021 competition was good and exciting. Of course, I really enjoyed this competition.
The exam was very good but a little bit challenging.
This is my second time participating in this event. The exam is actually quite challenging.
The site, the platform is very good. Every information is there. You just use the time and the rule is there. You can do everything there. Unlike other competition which the information is scattered everywhere and you have to do a lot of stuff and it's just complicated and I don't really like it.
It's professional and the developers put very hard work on developing it. It's neat, it's easy to use, easy to understand.
But overall, I enjoyed the competition because the platform we used was really easy to use, and I've got experience of joining online mathematics competition.
About the platform IMG uses, the platform is good and easy to understand for me.
It's very good. I can use it very well, and there is no error while doing the test.
The questions were well designed. Most questions are from medium intermediate range, so it is good for people who are relatively new in Mathematics Olympiad and for people who are already experienced in Mathematics Olympiad and looking for new challenges.
The questions are really advanced and makes it it's kind of difficult for me, but yeah, probably I just need to learn more.
I think its questions were very classy and internationally qualified.
This mathematics competition is fun and challenging for me because it has a lot of easy problem and also some hard one, but the time is very little, so I have to go really hard on them. And also you cannot get back into the other previous problem that you have answered, so it's kind of a challenge, I think.
The IMC questions were challenging and it made me learn more about math.
There are some easy questions and there are also hard questions. The questions are challenging me and give me more knowledge and experience in solve math Olympiad problems.
I think you need to increase the time because we need to think.
All good, all fine.
I hope that I can go back to previous problem that I've answered next time, because it's just frustrating to stuck in one problem and you just want to skip it a little bit. You want to check if something easier is ahead and you can get back soon after that, but you cannot. While if on paper you can easily do that. So yeah, I just hope that we can do that later. So yeah, definitely I am going to go into IEMC again next year.
Yes, I will.
Probably yes.
Of course, I will join this IMC again because I like IMC very much.
Hello, good afternoon Indonesian time, and welcome to Komodo Math Festival webinar series. What today is a little bit more special than usual because not only will there be webinars, today we'll also We also have like, some secret events for all of you guys. I will explain more about that later. So as you know that this event, this webinar is actually part of the webinar series, being the third one. So, if you remember, we already did the first and the second webinar like a couple of weeks ago. If you remember, if this is your first time, then you're lucky because this might be the best webinar we have prepared yet. Okay, guys, before we proceed further, let me introduce myself. Some of you might know me, some of you might not, some of you might, because those first timers might not know me, but those who already joined the events before might have seen my face previously. Name is Adi Surya Darmawan, and I'll be your host for today, cruising through all the events that I've prepared. We will learn together, we'll study together, we'll laugh together, we'll have fun together. Anyway, trust me, today will be a blast. So a little bit of background about Komodo. So what is Komodo? Komodo Math Festival, to be more precise, is actually an international online math competitions. So, and because the name is festival, so webinars is also part of the competitions. Well, to make the webinar a little bit more engaging, interesting, and fun, I would like you to follow some, not rules, let's not call it rules, we don't like the word rules. Let's call it a little bit of, how can I say? Well, there's no better words than rules, then I'll just call it rules. Some set of rules that you have to follow. First of all, please open your camera. I want to see your pretty faces, handsome faces, so that we can get to know each other a little bit better. And change your name using the format of your name, dash the country where you're from or the city where you're from. For example, let's call him John dash, I don't know, Ontario, Canada, or something like that, so that we can immediately recognize where are our participants from for today. So there will be, I already talked about the webinars. There'll be games, there'll be a lot of funs. We did talk about the e-certificate, the poster, and in other places. If you are interested in getting the e-certificates, then please stay tuned until the end. Well, so maybe before we start, we can have a chit chat a little bit. How many people we have today in Zoom and in YouTube? We have a couple of people. How many people have today? Like 24 in Zoom and like a couple of people on YouTube. So how are you guys today? Are you fine? How is the weather all over the country, all over the nations? Where are you guys from? Let's see, where are you guys from? Type in your name and your country in the chat box. I want to see where are you guys from. Just type in there. Type in the chat box. I want to see. No one? No response? Erlinda MTS Progressive Bumi Salawat. Welcome, Erlinda. Where are your friends? Why don't you call your friends over? Call your friends over. Join us with the fun. Maybe they're late or something like that. I don't know. What about the others? Following Erlinda. Come on, guys. Type in where are you from and your name. Come on. Type it in the chat box. Okay. Maybe Firuza from Tajikistan. Iraq. Ahmad, welcome. You see, we get a lot of loves from Tajikistan and Iraq. Oh my God, that's great. By the way, we have more than 200 registered participants for today, or even more than that, I believe. So maybe they're a little bit late because, math lovers can be a little bit more, they're too engrossed to focus on the math so that they forget that today there are webinars and games. So it's fine, we'll wait a little bit. Regina from Indonesia, welcome, Regina. Anya, welcome. Okay. All right. You see a lot of people from, not that much for now at least, but that will be coming. So, without further ado, let's get to know the speakers for today, what we're going to talk about and stuff. I want to call upon Mr. Fendi Septiawan and Mr. Surya Saputra to come and join us to talk a little bit about today's webinar. Hello, Mr. Fendi, Mr. Surya, are you here?
Hello, we're here.
Oh, see, yeah, there. See on the box thingy. Can you? Okay. So, Mr. Fendi, Mr. Surya, what are we going to talk about today? Maybe you can, and introduce a little bit of highlights to our friends today. Maybe from Mr. Fendi.
Okay, so as you can see from the title of the webinar, we're going to talk a bit about the difference between mathematics in competition and mathematics in schools. Okay. So some of you may already be familiar with the mathematics competition. So you may feel that there's a little bit of difference, but what exactly is the difference? Yeah, it's hard to put it into words. So I will try to explore what is the difference and how by knowing the difference it can benefit you as a participant in math competitions.
So thank you very much. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's clearly difference, right, between competitions and math that we learn at school. Okay, then Mr. Surya, why do you think this topic is important or rather interesting for our friends today? Any insight on that?
Maybe from my perspective, if you learn math at school, sometimes it will get a little bit boring because what you are solving in your exam or in your quiz maybe a little bit what should we call it, procedural. The teacher will tell you how to solve it and you'll use the same thing to solve that problem, like that, and you will do it over and over again until you become proficient, like that.
Exactly.
But,
it felt like robots, right? Oh, but I'm doing math. I want to pass the exam kind of situation, right?
Yeah,
That's
like
why
that.
we need to learn the math the right way. So you guys have to know that both Mr. Fendi and Mr. Surya is awesome at mathematics. I'm talking about masters at mathematics. Both of them are both mathematics teachers. Even Mr. Fendi is a university lecturer, and both are teaching Olympiad. So basically, their understanding in mathematician is profound. So without further ado, I don't want to bore you any longer. So I'll just give the opportunity to Mr. Fendi and Surya to start the webinar. Time is yours.
Shall I go first, Mr. Surya?
Yes, please, Mr. Fendi.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Adi. Maybe a bit of a correction. Surya here is more of a physics guy, but in physics there's a lot of mathematics, so he surely knows what he will be talking about. So let me start by sharing my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put it in full screen mode. Okay, so this is what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to go over. So Mr. Adi already touched on some of the difference between school math and competition math. Yeah, so in school you normally study just to pass the exam. Yeah, so the math is like something that you want to pass from, that you want to escape, right? Uh, so as we will see, competition math is something more than that. Yeah, in fact, it is something that will be more enjoyable, that you want to keep experiencing further into your study. Yeah, so it's not something that you want to escape from. Yeah. Okay. So maybe before I describe the differences between school math and competition math, I want to ask all of you if you can spot which one of these two questions is competition math. Okay, so I'm sorry for putting this large wall of text in front of you, but here we can see two problems, yeah, two mathematical problems at the top and at the bottom. Yeah, they are quite similar, but a little bit different in the question. So let's go over them one by one, and then we will see which one is more like competition math. Okay, so the first question: Maria is staying at a hotel. They charge $99.95 per night plus tax for a room. A tax of 8% is applied to the room rate, and an additional one-time untaxed fee of $5 is charged. So in the first question, we are given the room rate, right? And we are given the tax rate of 8%, and there is an additional fee of $5. And then we want to find what is Maria's total charge for staying X nights. Okay. Now let's look at the second question. Here again we have Maria is staying at the hotel, but now the room rate is a bit different. It's $100 per night. Now tax included. Okay. And then she has her brother Roberto is also staying at the same hotel, but a different room with a different rate, which is now $85 per night. Now at the beginning, they stay at their own room for the first 2 days. Okay, but after that, they switch rooms. They exchange rooms between them. So after the second day, Maria will be staying at the $85 room, and Roberto will be staying at the $100 room. Okay. For the remaining days, yeah. So until the end of their stay. Now it turns out that they are charged the same amount at the end of their stay. So the question is, how many days did they stay at the hotel? Okay. So we have these two questions. Yeah. They have similar context about room rate in a hotel and the amount of charge. But the question, as you can see, they are a bit different. Yeah, they're quite different, in fact. In the first question, we are asked just to find what is Maria's total charge. But in the second question, we are asked the number of days instead. Okay. So what do you think? Which one is more like competition math, and which one is more school math? So maybe you can try to answer in the chat box. Yeah, just express your opinion. Which one do you think is more like competition math? Is it the top or the bottom question? Okay, any idea? The second question. Okay, thank you, Stefania. Bottom, yeah? Okay. I think almost all of you will agree that the second question, the bottom question, is more like competition math, yeah, instead of the first question. But what is the difference? Maybe you can feel there's something different here. Yeah. Well, at first sight, they are quite similar, right? They are talking about the same things, but the first question is like more straightforward, right? You just have to use the formula. Maybe you learn the formula about how to find the total charge, yeah, with a given room rate, with a given tax, and so on. So this is quite straightforward. There is no like a twist in the question, yeah, and this is very typical of school math, yeah. It just checks your basic understanding, yeah. As long as you can understand the definition, the concepts that are involved, you are almost guaranteed to be able to solve this problem. Yeah. So if you know what is a room rate, yeah, what is a tax, what is percentage, yeah, you can solve this kind of problem, right? So here I have already written the solution. Yeah. Maybe you will learn in your class that the total charge is given by this formula, yeah, room rate times duration times 1 plus tax rate, and then you add the fixed cost. So there is this one here. It actually corresponds to 100%, yeah, because the tax is expressed in percentage, yeah. So you're going to add that into 100%. So you're going to multiply the room rate and duration with 108%, yeah. And then you will get your answer, yeah. Here the answer still contains a variable, yeah, x, because x is not given, yeah. It can be any number. Okay, so this is the formula for computing the total charge. Okay. Now let's look at the second question. Okay. Okay. So this is a bit different from the first. The first one is kind of static, right? I mean, there's just one situation. But here in the second question, the situation is evolving, right? At the first 2 days, they stay at their respective rooms. And then from the third days onward, they exchange their room. So the situation is changing. Yeah. So this is very typical of competition math, yeah, where you have to keep track of the changing situation. Yeah. So it's more dynamical compared to school math. Yeah. And to solve this kind of problem, you need a deep understanding of the subject. So not just knowing or memorizing the formula, but you have to know like the deeper principle behind that formula. Yeah. So that you can easily adapt the or modify the formula according to your needs. Okay. And typically in mathematics competition, you will have some kind of twist, yeah, in the story. So not just your usual story, but there are something unusual happening. Like in this case, they exchange their rooms. Okay? So to solve this problem, what do? We just compare the charges of Maria and Roberto. Okay? Because we are given the information that they are charged the same amount at the end of their stay. But we can calculate the charge in two different perspectives. Yeah? First, from Maria's perspective, the charge is computed like this. Yeah. So I have simplified the problem. There is no more text. The text is already included just to simplify the problem. Okay. And then from Roberto's perspective, you have this expression, yeah, where X is, let's say, the number of days after they switch room. Yeah. So X is not the total number of days in this equation, but it's like X plus 2 is the total number of days, right? Okay. So after doing some algebraic manipulation, yeah, moving things around from one side of the equation to the other side, you can simplify this equation and you will discover that X is equal to 2. Okay. So what does it mean? It means the duration of stay is X plus 2, which is 4 days. Yeah. So yeah, this is typical of competition math. Yeah, where the situation, the solution comes by comparing two different perspectives. Yeah. And also you can observe some things. Yeah, for example, in this problem, the exact value of 185, they are not really important. Yeah, you can you can replace 185 with any other two numbers, and you will still get the same answer. Yeah, you can try to confirm this observation by yourself. Okay. Now I want to discuss maybe a little bit one more aspect here of the difference. Yeah? But okay, so but this is the summary of the last two questions. Yeah, competition math often deals with unusual circumstances. So maybe the situation can be can feel like artificial, but it's actually unique. Yeah, and it requires you to think like out of the box because they are not the usual vanilla question that are taught in school math. Yeah? Things are often turned upside down. Yeah? But it's still important to learn school math because it gives you the foundation. Yeah, without knowing the school math, you cannot solve competition math. Okay, so there is a balance here. Yeah, you need to know school math before you can try or attempt to solve competition math. Okay. Now one more thing that is maybe a bit deeper of a difference between school math and competition math, I want to talk about generality. Okay, so in math competition, often you have like a pattern, right? Maybe there is a number sequence, yeah, maybe arithmetic sequence or geometric sequence or so on, where you can observe the pattern, yeah. But in competition math, sometimes you will face like a false pattern. It is like a fake pattern. So it seems like it has a pattern, but after some point, the pattern actually fails. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes you have a trap like that. Yeah. So in competition math, we have to be like extra careful when we try to generalize our observation into pattern. Yeah, we need to make sure that the pattern is always true for the question. Okay. So I will give you just one example to illustrate this point. Yeah. Okay, so I take this question from the very first International Mathematics Olympiad, yeah, in 1959. Yeah. So in the 1960s, or maybe this kind of question is considered difficult, but nowadays this is actually a routine question. Okay, so let us go through this question. Okay, prove that the fraction 21n plus 4 over 14n plus 3 is always irreducible for every natural number n. Okay, so you all know fraction, right? And there is this word irreducible. It simply means that the fraction cannot be simplified. So some fractions can be simplified by canceling the factors, right? For example, 2 over 4. It can be simplified into 1 over 2. So that means 2 over 4 is reducible. It can be reduced into a simpler fraction. But some fraction cannot be simplified further. For example, 3 over 7. Yeah, you cannot cancel any factor from 3 over 7. So we say that 3 over 7, 1 over 2, 2 over 5, and those kind of fractions are irreducible fraction. Okay. Now this question is asking us to prove that this kind of fraction is always irreducible. So this is like a general statement. Yeah. So it says that this fraction is always irreducible for every natural number n. So no matter what value of n we put into this fraction, we'll always get irreducible fraction. Yeah. So this is quite fascinating, right? I mean, n can be anything, right? From 1 to 3 and so on. So it seems like there's a lot of possibility. Maybe for some n, there will be a factor that we can cancel. Okay. So with this type of question, the first thing we may do is experiment, observation, right? Let's try with small values of n. Okay. So you can see for n equals 1, the fraction is 25 over 17, which is irreducible, right? For n equals 2, we get this fraction. It's also irreducible. Yeah, we can check. And for n equals 3 is also irreducible. Yeah. So our observation suggests that this question is true, right? So except maybe when you find a counter example, when the statement is false, then you can protest to the problem committee because they produce a wrong question. Yeah, but if the question is correct, you will not be able to find a counter example. Yeah, all example will be confirming the statement. Okay? But this is just experiment. Yeah. No matter how long we do this experiment, for n equals 100, for example, yeah, it will never be a complete proof. Yeah. Why? Because the experiment must stop at some point. Yeah? Even if you use like a supercomputer, it cannot go on forever, right? But after the point where it stops, yeah, that means the number after that has not been checked. Okay? So you cannot be 100% sure that the statement is true. Okay. So what do we do then? Well, we just have to reason more carefully and more generally. Okay. Okay, so this is how a math competition participant may think about this problem. Okay, so what does it mean to be irreducible? That means it has no common factor, right? Because they have two. If they have two common factors, then we can cancel the factors, right? And we will get a simple fraction. So let's say that the two numbers, the numerator and denominator, have a common factor. Let's say d is a number that divides both of them, right? Now we don't know what n is, like we cannot control n. So let's try to eliminate n instead, so that we can like eliminate the unknown, right? Now at this point, we need to know some properties of divisibility. Yeah, so this is a concept in number theory that maybe you will learn in school. Yeah, but yeah, you will learn some of the properties. Yeah, now we need those properties right now, right? So I will recall the property. If D divides A and B, so D is a common factor of two numbers, then D divides AX plus BY for all integers X and Y, right? If you think about it, this property that I wrote in blue, okay, is quite evident, right? I mean, D divides A, that means A has a factor of D inside it, okay? And also B is a multiple of D. So like we can take a factor of D, yeah, outside from the AX plus BY, okay? So given that we know this property, now we can solve the problem, yeah? You see, B divides 21n plus 4 and also 14n plus 3. To eliminate n, so this is like solving a linear system of equation, yeah, to elimination. So 21 should be multiplied with 3, sorry, with 2, and 14 should be multiplied with 3. Okay, so this is what I did here. And if you subtract these two expressions, the n's will go away. Yeah, we are only left with some constant. Here it's -1. Okay, so d divides -1, which can only mean that d is either 1 or -1, right? So we conclude that the fraction is indeed irreducible, okay? Because any factor that is common between the two numbers will be either 1 or -1. So we cannot cancel like a non-trivial factor from that. Okay, so yeah, this is what is called what we call proof in competition mathematics. Okay, okay, so let me summarize our discussion. Yeah, so from the examples that we have seen, we can say that school math is only checking our basic understanding. Yeah, as long as you understand the concept, you can solve most of the problems in school mathematics. Yeah. On the other hand, competition math needs some deep understanding. Yeah. So not just the basic rules, not just knowing the formula, but knowing like the principle behind the formula. Okay. And the second difference is that school math is more routine. The problems are more like a drill that you do over and over the same type of questions. Yeah. But in competition math, you will face more variety. Yeah. The questions are more unusual and non-routine. Yeah. And the last difference that is maybe a bit deeper than the two is that school math usually doesn't involve proofs. Yeah. But competition math almost always involves proofs, especially if the question format is essay. Now in Komodo math competition, the question format is, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, multiple choice, right? Or maybe short answers. So there will not be any proof questions, yeah, in Komodo math. But in any other competitions where the question is essay, you are expected to be able to prove your solution. Yeah, so not just the final answer, but also like the progress, the how you get the final answer. Okay, so these are mostly the differences between school math and competition math. Okay, Now, as you can, maybe some of you have observed that I didn't mention anything about difficulty, yeah, because I think difficulty is relative, yeah, it's subjective. What's difficult for one student may be easy for other students, but maybe we can differentiate between basic and deep, yeah. So maybe easy is more like basic, and difficult is more deep, yeah, because it will require some twists, yeah, and maybe changing your perspective to solve the questions. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all for today. Yeah. You are young students that are interested in mathematics. Yeah. Maybe some of you will become mathematicians. Maybe some other profession like a scientist or academician or any other. You will always need or use mathematics in your life. Yeah. And please don't think of this like torture, right? Instead, think of mathematics as like your friend, because mathematics will help you solve any problems that you will face in your life. Yeah. So maybe my final remark here is that competition math is a word on its own. It's a very wonderful word that I hope you will find joy in exploring. Yeah, and it is supported by school math. So you cannot ignore school math because you will need school math to be able to journey safely through the world of competition math. Okay. So maybe I will just close my presentation by wishing you good luck on your journey. Yeah, maybe I hope you will be successful in Komodo Math Festival and your other endeavors. Okay. So thank you. I think that's all for me, Mr. Adi.
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I have a problem with my system. Please wait.
Okay. Oh, maybe I can just pass it to Mr. Surya, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
sure. I mean, it's still at the same event, you know. So yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Fendi, Mr. Adi. I will continue the presentation. So now we are going to see a little more details about the difference between the school math, I'm sorry, and competition math. But first, let me share my screen. Okay, sorry. Okay. Can't you all see my screen? Okay. So we are going to see a little bit more detail by solving some problems. Okay. I promise this problem will be easier, so don't worry. Okay. So let's jump into it. Okay. Let's first see these two questions. One of them is school math questions, and the other one is competition math questions. Any of you can guess which one is competition math question, A or B? You can type your answer in chat box. Okay, I see there are some answer here. Yes, it's B. It's clear, right? So the questions are very similar. You can see from the screen there. I think I don't need to read them. It's quite short, so you can just read them by yourself. And now we will solve this problem, okay? Okay, thank you for all of your answers. Okay. Let me go to, okay, sorry. Okay, so this one, the first one is school math, okay? This one is easier, I think. And any of you can answer this question? If you have guessed the answer, you can share it using Zoom chat. This one is quite easy. Consider this following sequence of shapes. How many dots are there in the fifth shape? Okay, So we have the first three. We don't have the fifth one, but we can guess from the pattern. Any of you? Okay. Oh, there are so many questions. Okay, and variation of questions of answers. Okay, maybe we can solve this together. Okay, this one is quite easy. So the first one is 1. The second one is three dots. How to answer the question? I think we can just draw the shapes, right? How about the fourth one? Okay, in the third one, we have 3 rows of dots. So in the fourth one, we have 4th row. We can just add another one like this. Okay, this is the fourth one. And the fifth one, okay, we can just add another row. Okay, of course, by continuing the pattern. This one is the fourth one, and then the fifth one. I hope you can all see my drawing clearly. So we've drawn the shapes, and we can just count them. Okay, we have 1 in the first row, 2 in the second row, 3 in the third one, 4 and 5. We can just add them up. So we have how many dots in the fifth shapes? Okay, we have 15, I think. Okay. Do you all agree with my with the question, the answer? Okay, lots of you answered 15. Congratulations. Okay, this one is for school math, but for competition math, it's a little bit different. Let's jump to the second question. So, how many dots are there in the 100 shapes? Okay, it's basically the same type of questions, but to answer it, we need to use different methods. Because if we use the same one, we have to do a lot of work and a lot of energy to draw the 100 shape, which is what? Very big, very many dots. We need to find another way. But first we need to see the pattern first. Okay. So what we can see from the pattern, the first one, let me see in the chat. Oh, there's already answered. Some of you have already answered. Good job, but we will try, we will solve it together. Okay. So if you look closely at the shapes, you see that in the first shape we have 1. Okay, first shape we have 1. In the second shape we have 1 plus 2. Okay. The third shape we have like 1 plus 2 plus 3 dots, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we can just jump into the questions, which is 100 shapes. Okay, in the 100 shapes, so what addition do we have? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 up to 100. Okay, let's write 99 and then 100. So we have already got some prospect in here. Okay, you can see, but we still need to calculate these additions. Okay, lots of you have already answered. Have already known that the additions. We can add them all one by one 100 times over, but there is an easy formula, right, for this type of additions. But now we won't use the formula. We will just use our logic instead. So if you see, it is addition. In addition, we are free to rearrange the number as we like. Okay, as long as we don't we consider all the numbers, we don't just take away one number. We are still okay, right? So here I can just rearrange the number into this 1 plus 100 instead. So instead of the second number, I'll go directly to the last one, and then I'll move back to 2, and then to 99, and then to 3, and then to 98, like that. So I'll just jump backward and forward like this up to the middle. The middle part is, maybe you've already guessed, the middle part is like 50, right? 50 plus 51. And as you can see, we made a pair, 1 and 100, 2 and 99, 3 and 98, etc., 50 and 51. Okay, if you add the pairs, they will give the same number. You see, this one is 101, this one is also 101, this one also 101, etc., etc. This one is also 101. So what we have here is the addition of 101. How many of them? You can see from the first number in each pair, 1, 2, 3, up to 50. There are 50 of them. So we have 50, 101. Okay. So that means we have multiplication of 50 with 101, which is
Excuse me.
50, 50.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can we do instead of this? Can we do like this example? 1 plus 99, 2 plus 98, 3 plus 97. So it will get a 100 at all.
Yes. 1 plus 99, 2 plus 98. Yes. And then you have to add 100 at the end. It's okay. No problem. You can use your own method. This is not the only method. Okay. There are many methods to solve these questions. This is just one of them. And all of them, if you do it correctly, are valid. Okay. It's okay as long as we have the same answer in the end. Okay. Okay. Some of you have already shared another. Okay. Another solution. It's okay. So that's the difference between school mathematics and competition mathematics. One is quite straightforward. As long as you know the theory behind it, you can solve it. Okay, the second one is quite a bit challenging. You have to know a lot of things and you have to apply it in the right way. Okay, I think because the time is quite late now, I think I will stop right here. Okay, I will give back the microphone to Mr. Adi. Thank you, Mr. Adi.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
All right. Thank you very much, both Mr. Surya and Mr. Fendi. That was actually quite interesting, right? I mean, that was I was not really a math guy. I mean, like, I was not big on math, but then like, yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, there's no way math in competitions are like exactly the same with math at school. Right? Math at school is more like, straightforward, apply the formula, you're good to go kind of situation, right? But then math and competition is more like, you have to understand the fundamental concept and everything. It's rather fun, I regret not really knew about, math, competition math sooner than I should be. But wow, yeah, that's really great information. So what do you think, guys? How is the information? Maybe I want to talk with some of the participants. Okay, Luis, we see you again. How are you, Luis?
Hello.
Okay. How are you?
I'm fine.
So how was it?
To be honest, I came late, so I didn't really see the whole session.
Oh,
I
I'm
just saw the last
disappointed in you,
question, so
man. I'm
please ask someone else.
disappointed in you, man. Oh my god. But where did you join in? I mean, like
This last
now?
question. Yeah.
The last question. Okay, I'll ask someone else then. Hello, Duffy. How are you?
Hello,
Where are you from?
I'm from Indonesia,
Which city?
Jakarta.
Oh wow, great. So what do you think?
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. Wow, it's not that hard, Mr. Surya, Mr. Fendi. Any opinion on that? Any comments?
I mean, it's really not that hard, but you just have to kind of be in the right state of mind to be able to see how to solve the competition math problems. Yeah. But so yeah, as long as you're like in the zone, the competition math is not really that hard.
So as long as you really like, are really in the zone to do some math, right? Like to really learn math. So did you register to Komodo Math Festival, Duffy, to the competition?
Yes.
Okay, then I wish you good luck. Then wish you in the competition. Yeah.
Yes.
You have to prove yourself. You have to prove your statement that math competition is not that hard. Go grab the prize, the first prize. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, the other guys, maybe let's open the camera and let's have a little bit of talk. Maybe our friends from other countries. Abdullah, I saw you were like making comments. How are you, Abdul? Where are you from?
I'm fine, thanks.
Where are you from?
I'm from India.
You're from India. I remember
But
you
living
were
in
also...
Indonesia.
Oh, yeah. You were also here in the previous webinar, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think of the competition math and the difference between, competition math and school math?
According to me, school math is easy and they start with the all basic thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the competition math is something like this. To something like a bit tricky than we study in school.
Okay, I mean, definitely, right? So did you register to the competition, to the Komodo Math Festival competition?
Sorry?
Did you register yourself to the competition?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I think I will.
Yeah, I will be waiting for you, man. So
Thanks.
how confident are you from the scale of 1 to 10 that you are going to be in the first place?
9 or 8.
Oh, 9, all right. Okay, then you have competition here. Duffy, this might be one of the biggest competition yet here, right? You have to study harder then. You have to, there is a competition, declaration of competition, letter of challenge here. Anyone else want to say something? Come on, before we moving on to the next event. Nothing? All right, then thank you very much, guys. This is still the webinar. It's not over yet. We did promise you that we will have, games and all that. But before that, I want to remind you that you only have 3 days left before the Komodo Math Festival competition registration is closed. So if we're planning to register to the competition, but we're still hesitating. Your time is limited, man. You have to do it now. Like 3 days is really short. You have to do it like today. Go visit komodomathfestival.com and register yourself right away because you only have 3 days. After 3 days, you will not extend the registration. That's your last chance to register, okay? Trust me, you will regret you will regret your decision if you do not register the competition. There will be a lot of events, a lot of special prizes. It's going to be fun. If you love maths, you definitely have to register yourself to the competition. Also, I would like to remind you that if you are interested with the e-certificate, if you want to get the e-certificate, or maybe simply if you are having fun in this event, we will send you the link to the survey and please fill in the survey. It'll be like basic question, like only like 2 minutes, take 2 minutes of your time to finish the survey and all that. Okay, maybe in this special occasion, let's take picture together before I send you to the break room. Come on, guys, open your camera. If you can if you can use the background, please use the background. If you cannot, just open the camera. I just want to see, everyone being happy, being in the zone, if in the word of Mr. Fendi, if I may borrow the word of Mr. Fendi, in the zone of doing some math, because we have learned the theories of competition math, and we are going to use the theory for the practical things. There'll be math games, math quizzes after this. But before that, I want to see all of your faces. Let's take some pictures together. Come on. Clarina, could you please open your camera? Okay, thank you, Andreas Reinhardt, for joining us with the camera. If you join if you open your camera previously, that'll be really good, you know, but it's fine. I'll take it for now that you open it right now. Who else? Feliciano Satrio Langit, come on, let's open the camera. Nehir Imadewa Hisatya, Alicia Shakira, Emmanuel, come on, let's open the camera, guys. Ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's do some posts maybe, right? Maybe I don't know, a piece or a thumbs up. Which one is better? Okay, maybe which one is better? Oh, thumbs up. Mr. Ridwan is not instructing, but giving an example of thumbs up, right? It's good, I think. Thumbs up. For the Komodo, thumbs up, guys. Operators, ready? Take the pictures. First page. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay, maybe in the second star, a piece or whatever. It's free. You can do whatever you want. All the posts that you love. I'll do the piece because it's my specialty. Ready? 3, 2, 1. First page. Okay, second page. I'm on second page. I'm opening the camera. I'm kind of sad that you're not opening the camera, actually. For our friends in YouTube, unfortunately, you cannot join the photo sessions because you're not in Zoom, but you can enjoy the other events after this. Okay, guys, so I don't want to bore you for any longer. Did you remember that we posted some questions in Instagram, right? With the tagline of, what's the name? Was it weekly quizzes, weekly puzzles, all those stuffs? Did you remember that? Did any one of you do that in the account? Did any one of you do that? Anyone? Who registered previously? Maybe Duffy, did you do the weekly quiz and weekly puzzle?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay,
No,
what
I
about
think
you,
I
Luis?
haven't do it.
Did you do the weekly puzzle and weekly quest, weekly puzzles and weekly quizzes that we posted on Instagram? Or maybe in your account? No one? No one remember? So basically what we did was we promised you at the beginning that we will post special questions weekly, right? So everyone who registered and paid for the registration earned the right to do the questions. So for each, we will do some raffles and we'll pick 6 winners among 6 people who answer the question correctly. And for each winners, we will give special prizes, which is $10. More about that later. But now let's proceed with the raffles then. Okay, these are all the names that already answer the questions for the weekly quizzes and weekly puzzles. First of all, I would like to say congratulations and thank you very much for the participation. So we will pick only 6 names among this pool, from this pool. So let's proceed with the first one then. Weekly quiz 1. Who is our lucky winner? Okay, Evangeline Anastasia Audrey. Congratulations. You earned the right to get $10. We'll send you $10. More about it, we will contact you later, or you can contact us and claim the prize. Okay, this is for week 2, I think, right? Oh, this is for the puzzles. This is for the puzzles. Okay, then puzzles week 1. Who's the lucky winner? Okay, Dimas Alvaraman, congratulations. Please contact us after the webinar to claim the prize of $10. Quiz 2. Go. Quiz 2, quiz 2, quiz 2. More people are answering the question this time, I guess, right? We see more names than before. Sharikul Aijirim, congratulations. Please contact us after the webinars, or we can also contact you, but please contact us to learn more, get more information on how to claim the prize. Okay, puzzle week 2 for the weekly puzzles. Jose William Teruna, congratulations, winning the weekly puzzle for the week 2, please contact us after this to get your $10. Wow, week 3. See, guys, more names are answering these questions this time. All right, let's go. Spin, spin, spin. Who's our lucky winner for week 3 quiz? Andi Aldan Lazuar Dita Putra. Congratulations. Quite mouthful. Congratulations. Please contact us after the webinar to get more information. Okay, spin. This is for puzzle, weekly puzzle, week 3, right? The third one. Aydin Burak Zarib Bekov, congratulations. Please contact us after the webinars. This is not the last, guys. This is not the last puzzles. You see, there will be 4 puzzles in total, and we still publish 3 of them. So please be prepared. There will be the 4th one. If you have already registered to the Komodo Math Festival and paid for the registration, you earn the right to answer the question, the weekly puzzles and weekly quizzes. And then after that, if you are lucky winner just like today, you will get $10. More about it later. I mean, like if you win it, and then we'll contact you, or you can contact us after something like that. We will also post the names, the lucky winners for today on Instagram. So please stay tuned. If you haven't followed, you can go to instagram.com and search for Komodo Math Festival, just like that. Just like this, just like this in my life. This one. See that? This one. Okay, then. So register yourself because you only have 3 days. If you miss the first, second, third puzzle, no problem. You still have 1 puzzles left. Not only puzzle, but also quiz. So register yourself right now. I'll be waiting for the registration and we'll see you at the competition, right? So yeah, I did talk about the competition before, but yeah, this is part of the Komodo Math Festival events. And in the center of the event, we have international mathematics competition. We already have hundreds of registrants, around hundreds of participants already registering to the competitions. So we're waiting for you. If you haven't registered, please register yourself right away, right now. Today, I'll be waiting for registration and compete, guys, compete, because Mr. Fendi and Mr. Surya already gave you the tips, already gave you the difference, just to unlock your potential, maybe some, hidden potential within you. So this is your turn, their turn to compete in the competition. Okay, then, I think that's it, right, for the webinar. Then we can move you to the next sessions, which is math games. Right, so for the math games, we will move you to another breakout rooms for the salamander and chameleon. So basically for the elementary students, please stay here. And for the middle school students, again, I think iguana and dragons can move to the breakout rooms. Please, are the breakout rooms ready? So yeah, you see, guys, go click the breakout rooms. You will see the buttons, breakout rooms, somewhere on your screen. If you are like elementary school student, please move to iguana. I mean, if you're on the iguana age group, please move to iguana breakout room. And if you are, the big guys, the dragon guys, please move to the dragon breakout rooms. But if you are salamander and chameleon, please stay here in the main room. Basically, if you are like elementary school student, please stay here. Others, please move to the respective dragons. We'll have fun, guys, I promise you. I will not bore you with theories no more. There'll be only games and quizzes and all that. Not quiz, but games, math games. We're here to have fun today. We're not here to do some boring sitting and stuff. We'll have some fun with games and all that. So move to your own room, please. Basically, if you're, well, let me find the thing real quick. So if you are salamander and chameleon, please stay in the main room. Basically, if you're up to the age of 12 years old, please stay here. But if you are like 13 to 15 years old, please go to the iguana. And if you are 16 to 18 years old, please go to dragons. Please go to your respective breakout rooms, because the games will concern, will be adjusted based on your age, on your classes. So I repeat once again, if you are 0 until 12 years old, please stay here. If you are 13 till 15 years old, please go to Iguana. And if you are 16 to 18 years old, please go to Dragon. Once again, if you are 0 to 12, please stay here. If you are 13 to 15 years old, please go to Iguana. And if you are 16 to 18, please go to Dragons. Go click the breakout rooms button and go there. If you have problems or troubles or maybe having difficulties in moving, you can type it in the chat and type your age and we will move you. The operators will help you to move your names. So what do you think? Should we start, Mr. Surya, Mr. Fendi? Do you think everyone has already moved to their respective breakout rooms? What do you think?
Yeah, sure. So.
Okay, then I guess my duty is over, so the time is yours.
Okay, I think they are still moving. Okay, right.
Okay, Mr. Ridwan, right? Mr.
Okay,
Ridwan?
yeah. If you are here, you will be with me. How about Luis? Are you from SMP middle school?
Oh, yes, but I'm 12.
Okay, okay then. If you want to join with
That's a bit
okay.
sus,
It's
Luis.
okay. Yeah, yeah. It's okay.
I am
Right.
12.
Yeah, it's okay. No problem, no problem. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Hello, good afternoon, good morning to some of you. So, if you are here, you will be with me. My name is Ridwan Sumitro. You can call me Mr. Ridwan. So, in this session, hopefully, we are going to play some games, math games. If you are familiar with math riddles, math riddles, so we are going to do that. Don't worry, it will not be a theory or some lessons like before. You have got that, and we are going to just play games for this session. Okay, so are you ready? Ready? So I already prepared two games for you. Okay, the first one is draw wise. If you are familiar with Pictionary, anyone knows Pictionary, where one person will draw, will be given a word, and she or he will need to draw, and the others will need to guess, right? Remember that? Are you familiar? Yeah. Or Gartic in phone, you play maybe, right? Gartic. So let me show you. After this, I'm going to share screen. And the second one, there will be Blue Cat. Who is familiar with Blue Cat? No one? Huh? No one? Yeah? Oh, Abdul Allah, you're familiar with Blue Cat. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
right.
played
Now
it 2
let's.
times.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right. That's good. I'm sure. Before I start, let me remind you once more. So for the winner, okay, we are going to take one winner for each game, okay, for each game, and you will be given a voucher from Komodo Math Festival Committee, okay?
How many?
Registration, yeah, money, yeah. It's a registration voucher, okay? For example, if you haven't registered, so you can just use that voucher for registering for free. Then you don't need to pay. Later, you will just need to put the voucher number for the registration. But if you have already registered, so you can maybe sell to your friends or or someone else. I don't know. Okay, so let's start. Okay, let me show you the first one, and then we are going to move to the second one. All right. So this is the first one. As I said before, okay, as I said before, you will be given some word. Okay, let me just give to you some clues. Okay, the words will be about math. Okay, and it will be also related to Komodo Math Festival. Okay, is that enough? Okay, so I'm going to share a link. Okay, if it is your turn to draw later, you are going to draw the, for example, you will get a word of, for example, rectangle. Okay, the easy one, rectangle. So you will need to draw a rectangle. Others will guess, okay, by typing. Okay, if you're using phone, you can use your touch screen, or if you're using your laptop, you can type. Right? Is there any question before we start? Do we need a trial, or should we just directly start with
Trial
the real
first.
game? Trial first. Okay then. Okay then. Okay. Okay. This is a trial. Yeah. This is a trial. So you can just try it first. Okay. I will not get. I will not take a winner from this. Okay. Okay. This is the easy one. So this one, this trial will be about 2D shapes. Okay. 2D shapes. So I think you got the idea. So yeah. So let's start. Okay. Let me copy, and you can join here. Okay, just join later. Maybe I'll also show you here. Okay, you will just need to write your name, and you can choose an avatar. Okay, choose an avatar. There will be maybe some ads, 5 seconds ad, but you can. Okay, right. And Matthew is already here. Thank you. So quick, Matthew. Have you played this before, Matthew?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I think it's so much more fun, right? If you play math in games, right, rather than just doing it manually, right? So we are waiting for others. Come on. Remember, this is a trial first, yeah. This is a trial. So if you want to try, you can join for now. We have already 5 students here. How about others? Don't worry, you can still join if you are late joining the game. Okay. Okay, I will wait for 1 more minute, and then we'll start. Right? Okay, let me just put my, I'll close this. All right. Yep. 8. How many are you here? Okay. 10 more seconds, everyone, and then we'll start. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Okay. But later, if you don't want to join the trial, that's okay. You can watch, and let's see how it goes. Okay. Okay, I'll start now. 3, 2, 1. You can still join. Okay, don't worry. You can still join with the link that I provided in the chat box. Okay, let's start. Ready, everyone? Okay. Remember, you just choose a word and draw that word. All right. Okay. Yes. Now, Jipara is the artist. Okay. Jipara. Come on. Choose one word. And you will need to draw that word. And others will guess what you drew. Come on, Jipara. Okay. Right. You didn't choose. Okay, Luis. Okay. I'm sure you are here standing by, right? Okay. Right. Let's see what Louis is drawing. Let's see. 2D shapes, yeah, 2D shapes. Okay. I think we got that. We can get that correct. Come on, Luis, come on. You got 37 seconds. Okay, what is that, everyone? What shape is that? What shape is that? There are 7. Come on, letters. 7 letters. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. Come on. Don't what do you call it? Don't draw it wrong, yeah. Because if you draw it wrong, others will not be able to guess it. Okay. Anyone? Yeah, great. Okay. Who? Now Langit. Langit is the artist. Okay. Okay. Right. Langit has. Okay. Okay. What is that? Ah, very easy. Come on. Very easy. Matthew guessed it. Okay. Is that a cat? Okay. Right now, Alicia, Luis. Okay. Maybe once more, yeah, once more. I think you've got the idea of how to do it, and then after this, we are going to end this game. Okay, Alicia is oh, Matthew already was not correct. Okay, I think that's easy. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 very easy. Come on. All right, great. Okay, now let's just close the game. Okay, now we are going to move to the real games. Okay, the real game. Ready? For this, I'm going to take one winner. Okay, remember, if you win this game, you will get a voucher. Okay, registration voucher. All right, ready? You can leave that game before. Okay, I'll give you time to close so that you don't continue that one. Now let's start the second one. Sorry, there is a hat. Okay. Can you hear any sound? No, yeah. Let me start sharing again. Wait. Sorry. Okay. Right. This is the real one. Okay. This is the real game. There is a prize for this. So I would like everyone to join. Come on, come on. Yo. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. If you are from middle school or high school, you can choose the breakout rooms and go to that breakout rooms. Okay. But if you are under 12 years old, you can be here. Okay, yep. Matthew already joined. Let me share once more. How about others? Come on, come on. I only see one. So if it is only one, so you will be the only winner. Please, come on. Any other? Okay.
Is the game
Come on,
finished?
Abdul. Sorry?
Is the game finished?
No, this is the real one. We are going to start the new one. So this one will have a winner. So you need to join this
I'm
one.
already in my screen. Did I
Yeah?
like lag or something?
I don't know. Maybe you can try again. Maybe
Okay, I'm
just
just
close
gonna
that.
try.
It's here. Oh,
Oh,
wait,
all
let me
right.
see.
You need to see this math fest, yeah? Math fest, not math game.
Yeah.
Math game before. Okay. Okay.
Am I
Okay,
okay?
okay. You are in. You are in. Right. Okay, right. Okay. But you are out again.
Am I in?
Abdul. Abdul, right? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, you're in. You're in. Come on, others. Come on, come on. We are waiting. How about Julian D, Cesar, Kenji, Bamiji? Okay, right. Let's start then. Okay, ready? All right. Now it's not specific like before, yeah. So I can only tell you that this is related to math and this is related to Komodo Math Festival. Maybe you will need to remember the category of the competition, like what is it? Dragon, iguana, salamander, chameleon. Okay, and you will need to be able to draw all of those categories also. Let's start. Good luck, everyone. All right. Yep. Conqueror. Okay, who is Conqueror? Come on, Conqueror. You need to choose a word. You need to stand by, yeah? Come on. Choose a word. No. Okay. Right. Let's continue. Okay, Abdul. Come on. Choose a word, Abdul, and draw that word. Okay. Thank you, Abdul. You have chosen a word. I think it's easy. What is that? Okay, Matthew, Jipara, you got it right. Okay. Only 5 letters. Okay, 5 letters only. Come on. It's getting faster the time. Yeah, okay, only Matthew Jipara. All right. Jipara now is the artist. Come on, choose a word, Jipara. All right. This is the round 2. There are 5 rounds, yeah? 5 rounds. What is that? Okay. Remember, you cannot write the word, yeah? You cannot write the word. Okay. I think she circled the number, the upper number. Okay, Luis, you got it correct. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Come on. Langit, Matthew, you got it correct. Wow, Matthew could be the winner, but only one point difference. Come on, Tipara and Matthew. Luis, you are the drawer. Okay, let's see what Luis is throwing. Okay. It's similar to before. Okay, then. Okay, Palumi got it correct. Matthew got it correct. Okay. It's a long word, but I think you are familiar with that word, right? Abdul, you need to write it correctly. Okay, Abdul got it correct. Right. Okay, Matthew is the first one. We have 2 more rounds. Come on. We have 2 more rounds. Okay, Langit, please choose a word. Okay, right. Thank you, Langit. Okay, let's see. Come on, Langit, start drawing. Langit. You are in the sky, yeah. Okay, right. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. You still have 1 minute, but we are waiting. Wow, someone guessed without looking at the drawing. Is there any drawing so far? There's no drawing. Langit, don't. Come on. 4-letter word. Langit is not drawing. Can you draw, Langit, please? Okay, thank you. What do you think that is? What do you think? Maybe Mr. Triono knows what that is. Okay, it's 4-letter words. Okay then, mean. I see. He drew X before. Okay, Matthew, you are the last one. This is the last one, yeah, everyone. So after this, we will get there. Thank you. Okay, Matthew is trying to draw. Okay. Is there any clue, Matthew? Okay, Palumi got it correct. Maybe you can draw other things there. Okay, Luis got it correct. QB. Okay, Cesar Kenji said QB. Okay. Okay, 14 seconds, 10 seconds, and yeah, we got the winner for the first round. Who is it? It's Matthew. Congratulations, Matthew. Okay, we got one more game. Okay, let me screenshot this first. Okay, for Matthew, please can you send me your full name and also phone number?
Here
Okay?
it's raining. It's raining here.
Huh? Okay,
It's
okay,
raining
no
here.
problem. It's okay, it's okay, no problem. Just try your best, okay? All right. Now the second one. Okay, right. Thank you, Abdul, for joining. Now the second game, okay? The second game, it is a blue cat. I think if your teacher is using this, I'm sure you like this, okay? So in this game, there are some math riddles, okay? Math riddles. You don't need to think so hard, okay? Just try to use your logic and try to answer this. It's not very hard. I can assure you that. There are some easy questions, but there are some question that needs a bit more time to solve, okay? Just try your best. So you just need to click on the link, okay? So it will be like a double game. The theme of this game, it will be about hacker, okay? Hacker, you know, crypto hacker, okay? So you can steal other points, okay? You can steal. So the more that you get, okay, the more correct question that you get, it means that the more you can steal from others, the more the better chance that you can win the game. All right, so please join the game just by clicking the link in the chat box. Okay, let me share again. Okay, I'll remove myself here. Don't need me. Okay, yep, come on. I think that should be about 15 students. I'll be waiting for 1 minute and then we can start. Okay. Conqueror. Who is Conqueror? Anyone? Okay. Come on, come on. We're waiting. You can choose your avatar there, right? There are some animals. I think you can choose one that you like. Kenzie, Q, Neda, Luis Anderson, Palumi. Okay, more students are joining. Okay, Mr. Adi, would you like to join as well? Let's see. Competing with the math lovers. Okay, Susamogus. Susamogus, is that correct? Susamogus. All right. Okay. Okay, 20 more seconds and then we will start. Come on. Come on, you will get a chance to get the voucher, okay? Free voucher. Free voucher. Okay, this game will the duration of this game will be 7 minutes. So after 7 minutes, we can see the winner. All right. I think no one else is joining. Let's start. If you are late, you can still join. Okay, just click on the link. You can still join. All right, now let's start. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and good luck to everyone. There. Okay, choose a password. Okay. Don't tell anyone the password, okay? If they know your password, they will steal for you from you. Okay, hack other players by guessing their password. Is there any sound? No. All right. I'm sure you can do it because you are Olympiad students, right? Okay, let's see who can win. Wow. Oh, no one has said anything yet. Okay, try your best and let's see who can win. Okay, come on. Okay, Matthew has started. Semogus. Semogus. Okay, Abdul. Okay, now there's the first one. The key is to answer many questions correctly. Okay, and then steal others points. Okay, right.
Oh iya.
Wow, Matthew. Slow down, Matthew. You're so fast. Come on, others. Come on. You can do it. Okay, Kenzie is coming up. Sardar, telling me, come on. Others, you need to answer the questions. Okay. Is it too hard? No one is hacking for now. Not yet. Wow, langit has started. Matthew, you need to be careful if you're at the top. Someone can take your point. Come on, Luis, come on. Oh, IFN is going up. Okay, Kalumi. Good one. Got 2 minutes left. What happened, Matthew? Still thinking? Oh, it's going up. Okay, great. Yeah, 50 more seconds. Okay. Wow, Kenzie suddenly is the first one. Yeah, you still have 23 seconds. Okay, FN is going up. Luis. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. At the end. Thank you. These are the winner for the Blue Cat game. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Kenzie at the end got so many points. Yeah. Where is Kenzie? Can I see Kenzie? Hello, Kenzie.
Yes.
Are you happy to win the game?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Kenzie, please write your name in the chat box to me, okay? And your phone number, okay? Or parents' phone number is also okay. Matthew, also don't forget, yeah, to chat me. Okay, we will contact you.
Already, Pak.
Oh, yeah, already. Okay, I haven't checked. Okay, right. Mr. Triono or Mr. Radi, can you please copy the number?
What did you send me? Mr. Ridwan?
Oh, Matthew sent to me. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, let me copy first. Okay then. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for today. Okay, it was fun doing games with you. We hope to see you again. Well, I would like to remind you again, if you haven't registered, we are waiting for you in the Komodo Math competition this year. Okay, there are only 3 days left for registration. Right? Okay. Thank you very much for today. And if you have any question, you can contact our customer service. Okay, you can find it easily in our website. Thank you so much. Mr. Adi, would you like to close the session?
No, I just want to answer Oyabamji John preliminary question. So we already announced the winner of weekly puzzle and quiz in the previous session. But if you miss it, we'll also announce it on Instagram. If you were one of the winner, you can contact us from Instagram or WhatsApp. Just contact us saying that I was the winner or something like that. Okay. So Mr. Ridwan, I'm giving it back to you. You can close it.
Okay then, thank you so much, everyone. Good afternoon to you and good luck to your competition. Okay, I hope you can be winners. Okay, see you again next time. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. See you.
Hey, bye everyone. Thanks
Bye
everyone.
bye. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.